Raise the vermilion banner.
Concerned the war might spread to other nations, Concordia sought an immediate cessation of hostilities, but was rejected outright by the Dominion of Rubrum. The Consortium of Eight, Rubrum's supreme ruling council, spent several days debating how to recover their lost territory.
With our force's current state, do you really believe we can defeat the Empire in a full-scale conflict?
We'll have to abandon our outer territories and focus on defending the capital and retaking key strategic areas.
We can make up for our disadvantage in numbers with l'Cie. The Empire already unleashed a l'Cie on us during this invasion. We're lucky that it wasn't a Primus. If they want to throw dirt at us, I say we just throw it right back at them.
My, you've quite the sense of humor. Do you really think a l'Cie would accede to the wishes of the Consortium?
Why not? The Vermilion Bird Crystal was attacked by an enemy l'Cie. It was put in danger. There's no way that its l'Cie could refuse to aid us in this situation.
And if the l'Cie operated by that logic, you might actually have a point.
Only the Vermilion Bird Crystal has the power to direct the l'Cie to help us. And the wills or won'ts surrounding that do not a productive discussion make.
Might I offer a suggestion? I understand the cadets who were involved in the liberation of the capital were unaffected by the jammer and managed to repel the White Tiger l'Cie. Can we create more soldiers with the same magic technology used to create them?
You can't simply repeat what I've done with the children. And the tech itself is classified. Disclosure is out of the question.
Dr. Aracia, have you learned anything about the crystal jammer?
Very little, I'm afraid. I can say with certainty, though, that no human could operate the jammer. It would take a l'Cie. However, my scanners haven't detected any major disruptions since Lorica's little disappearing act. Based on the data, I believe that something has happened to the l'Cie, and the jammer is inoperable.
Even if that's true, do you have an actual plan to get us out of this current mess?
Just deploy the cadets.
Oh!
Huh? Huh?
I believe that is the best way to turn the tide of battle without compromising our defenses.
Undeniably, the Agito cadets would make for a potent implement of war, but...
Would it not be seen as an expansion of the role of those defending the peristilium?
No! If the l'Cie won't help us, what choice do we have?
Very well. Shall we defer to the Chancellor's judgment?
The Dominion's very existence is imperiled. Each of us will be put to trial. Even the Agito cadets. And if Rubrum is at stake, they would welcome those challenges.
Very well, then. Shall we make it official?
Not for long!
He said it was Mother's decision. Are you saying you won't follow Mother's orders?
Satisfied? Good. Henceforth, you will execute Dominion missions under my command. When you have no assignment, you will live here, at Academia, with the other cadets.
On campus?
Yes.
We never had to do that before. Why start now?
Does that come from Mother, too?
Yes. Those are Dr. Aracia's orders. Also, Cadet Machina, Cadet Rem, enter. 2 new cadets have been assigned to Class 0, starting today.
Machina Kunigiri. Hello.
Rem Tokimia. Nice to meet you. Let me guess. Chaperones?
Your time is yours until you receive further orders. I have high hopes for you. May the crystal guide you.
Good to see you again. Thanks for the assist the other day.
Yeah. Thanks so much for helping us out. Seriously, though, I can't believe Class 0 is real. Why, My friends and I were sure yourselves were just one of Academia's urban legends now we were. And you're so powerful. Just 3 of you took down a l'Cie. Oh, which reminds me. Why were you able to use your weapons in magic? Don't you draw your powers from the crystal?
Petromans 842 RG. The deployment of the Agito cadets initiated drastic progress toward the recovery of Rubrum's occupied territory. Following the cadets' brilliant success, the Consortium of 8 approved Operation Retaliate, a bold gambit to recover most of their lost territory. The cadets were informed of the ruling immediately.
The 25th Infantry is gradually being driven back. Dominion military activity is on the rise, and Concordia appears to be in league with them.
The Queen of Concordia is a cautious woman. She won't fully commit to a war.
She sent reinforcements, but she's keeping them far from the front lines.
You'll receive your orders later. Dismissed.
Sir!
I'll be requiring your services shortly.
Very well.
Is it your intention to use him?
That is not your concern. Status report.
Yes, sir. Engine 9 is operating within normal parameters. All we need to do is locate the target. Then a focus disruption should bring it under our control.
Speed up the search. Do whatever it takes.
Sir.
The gears are turning. Faster than I had imagined. I must finish this before the thunder sounds.
Well, that should do it. Everything seems to be in working order. How do you feel?
Not too bad.
Are you used to the peristyllium?
Everything's going well, if you ask me. You see the reports, haven't you?
Yes, but there are some things the reports don't tell me.
Are you saying you don't want us to make you look bad?
I'm not worried about me. Besides, it's only natural for a mother to worry about her children. It's all well and good for you to go off to your battles, but do try to come see me more often.
Sure, I'd love to. If you weren't always held up in your office working on something.
I'm as busy as ever, but a mother can always make time to see her children.
Right.
Lord Shuyu, but will that protect us? I mean, will that lead to the safety of the Dominion?
I am l'Cie. Nothing more, nothing less.
Forgive my asking.
Lord Shuyu is a l'Cie. I trust his judgment.
Then the Dominion army will proceed according to plan, if it pleases you.
Do as you wish. There are no guarantees that I can make to you. Should the worst happen, order a retreat.
Should the worst happen...
Let us trust in the crystal's guidance.
Oh, I have a special message on my comm.
Special message?
Yes. It appears that the Moogle is calling us all to a meeting.
So let's go back to the classroom and ask the Moogle what it's about.
Yes.
And, what's a comm again?
Oh, it was the name of the communicator that was issued to us. Crystal-Oriented Messaging Medium is what the letters in comm stand for, or so I'm told.
Kupo, we have a big mission for you. As soon as you're ready, we'll begin the mission briefing, Kupo. Are you ready, Kupo?
I see you're all here. Let's begin. Some of you may already know, but the Consortium has authorized a large-scale counterattack to liberate our territories under Imperial occupation. All battle-ready cadets will participate in this campaign, along with the Concordian army. Each cadet will act within an independent group, under the instruction of a commanding officer.
So you're saying that we'll be acting separately from the main army?
They'll be launching an offensive against the Imperial army. Since the cadet units are few in number, you will have superior mobility. You will be Orient's most powerful auxiliary force.
What's our destination?
The stronghold of Togareth. Togareth borders our neighbors on the north and the east. So defensively speaking, it is in our best interest to recover it quickly. The Togareth stronghold is currently under the Empire's total control. It would be exceedingly difficult for the main army to take it back. So you will participate in the campaign as an auxiliary force, subjugating the main enemy forces from the inside. Then you'll join the main army to ambush enemy forces left in the stronghold and take back Togareth. Depending on your actions, you may succeed in lowering the Empire's morale. Show them the power of Agito cadets. That is all.
White Thunder is headed for Togareth!
Good. Now we just need them to wait until he gets there, as General Kator planned. Inform the troops in Togareth.
Sir! Attention, all troops in Togareth! This is Kusabi!
I'm detecting a Lassie in the Togareth stronghold! It's a White Tiger Primus Lassie!
Not surprising. Contact all units headed inside the strong...
Call sign red! Headed for the Togareth stronghold!
Impossible! A head-on collision?
What in the world is the crystal trying to do?
What was to be the first clash between Lassie in 500 years?
Order all units to retreat!
Although the Battle of Togareth was definitively won by the Allied forces of Rubrum and Concordia, resulted in the obliteration of Rubrum's proud city of Togareth from Orience.
An Imperial military parade?
That insignia. That must be the Imperial Marshal Sid Alstein.
Our Empire recently delivered a crippling blow to Rubrum and completely vanquished the Lorican Alliance. These are but the first steps to an even greater goal. We can no longer cling to the old order with its outdated customs if we ever hope to achieve true progress. Going forward without fear of change is what makes a true citizen of Milites. Countrymen, take up your arms and open the path to a new order. We, the Militesi Empire, will become Agito, the hand that guides Orience!
Huh. Barking like the dogs they are.
He must be using the name of Agito to claim dominance over Orience.
Rubrum girl, if it's not any trouble, I would like to ask your assistance.
Oh, yes, ma'am?
We are envoys for the Kingdom of Concordia. We must speak with the Chancellor quickly.
We would like to know where we might find his office. We received directions, but the scenery impressed me so that I seem to have gotten us lost.
The best way to get to the Chancellor's office is by going through that magic portal up ahead.
Oh my. It appears that we have taken quite the detour now, haven't we?
You seemed so confident. I was certain you knew where you were going.
Thank you for your help, young lady. May the path you follow be bright.
You have our gratitude.
Seems like I'm always running into you guys.
We're in the same class at the same academy. Of course we see a lot of each other.
Yeah, I know, but actually, I had no idea that Rem was even in the Dominion.
If only I had known you were here, Machina, I would have tried to get in touch with you, I would have. I can't believe we kept missing each other for 2 months.
You two actually knew each other before coming here?
Rem and I? We're from the same village.
We saw each other at a drill. I hadn't seen him for 7 years.
I knew it was you. You haven't changed.
Look at you. I was surprised by how tall you'd gotten, Machina. When we were back in the village, you were shorter than I was.
Yeah, like I said, you haven't changed.
Wait! Let me introduce myself, Kubao. Starting today, I'll be relaying mission information and instructions from the Dominion. I am the Military Operation Organization and Guidance Logistics Expert. Moogle for short, Kupo. Some prefer to call me the Military Operation Guide, or MOG, Kupo. You can call me whatever you want. I hope to be of service, Kupo.
Whatever I want? How about... Moglin! 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 Lin!
No, Kupo. No Lin, Kupo. Besides, I do have a proper name, Kupo.
What is it?
Hatskamine Lotayosna Iripolchi, Kupo.
That's too hard. Moglin's good enough.
Good enough? Kupo.
What's this?
It's a relic terminal, Kupo.
A what?
Relic. An artifact shrouded in mystery, said to be born of the vermilion bird crystal. I've heard it has the power to manipulate time and space.
That's according to some legends, Kupo. In the Dominion, we sync them with magic and use them for data input and communication, Kupo. You can save your data and such, Kupo.
If I'm not mistaken, cadets can do all of that with the naturally occurring relics all over the world.
That's right, Kupo. If you find one, you should check it out, Kupo.
Rem, something wrong?
Well, it's just... I heard a rumor. It's about Lord Shuyu. He was sighted near the battle lines up north.
Lord Shuyu? The Dominion Lassie?
Lassie don't really move around without a good reason, right? So I'm just wondering what that good reason could be.
I agree. For a Lassie to appear on the battlefield, something big must be going down.
So, do you remember when you put a hole in the roof of that shed?
I still have some scars from the tongue lashing we got. Of course I remember.
Yeah. The crystals allow us to forget the people who died. But the memories of the events that happened remain with us. I still have the knowing tags. I kept the ones from everyone in the village.
Oh. Even now I can't get over it. That I didn't have the strength to fight when the village burned down.
But back then, we were only children. There was nothing we could have done. Right? Machina, I remember you said you would be a great warrior one day and protect me from all the bad grown-ups.
I remember too.
Well then, do you also remember that you promised to marry me when we got older?
What? Oh, well, I wasn't really thinking at the time, so,
Aw, but I thought you were serious. You've become so cold, Machina.
Don't tease me like that.
What is this place? It's called a cemetery.
What's a cemetery?
Here we carve the names of the fallen, so their legacies may live on.
Because we are unable to retain memories of those who die before us.
But I heard that the crystal removes our memories to help us, so that the living won't be tied down to the dead.
That's why we leave our knowing tags behind before we go to battle. As proof that we lived. If no one comes to pick up a tag, it means that person died.
Then that name is engraved here, as the name of someone who died for the vermilion bird. I always make sure to write down the names of everyone that I meet, or go out on a mission with. Then after a mission, I check to see if there are any names I don't recognize. If there are names there that I don't remember, then I come here and look for the people I once knew. But I still can't remember them.
Hey, guys! I don't believe we've met.
Who are you?
Whoa now! You must be new here if you don't know me. I am Nagi, a paragon of virtue and hero to boys and girls alike. Charmed, I'm sure.
Yes. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hey, stop it, Deuce. This punk's annoying as hell, yo.
You must be our liaison. Mother told us about you.
Mog, give me headquarters.
Ready. Contact. Go ahead.
We were too late to save the civilians. Survivors in District 09? 0.
Understood. Return to your mission.
Copy.
So this is how the Empire fights?
How could they? They even killed the children.
This was a base for long-term deployment. A lot of military lived here with their families.
How awful.
The land is poor in Milites. They constantly suffer from food shortages.
So that's why they don't take prisoners?
Yeah. They have it hard enough feeding their own people. I'm gonna be sick!
So they dropped the Ultima bomb on Lorica since over half of their land is arid and barren. But they won't drop it on us. Is that it then?
Rubrum is prosperous, compared to Milites and Lorica.
Let's go. We'll resume the mission and run these jerks out of town.
Okay. I'm fine. Let's get back to our mission.
Rem, are you okay?
Oh, now, don't be like that. Come talk to me if you have any problems. By the way, there's some sweet crimson nothings I'd like to whisper in your ear today, if you don't mind. Huh? Yep. Mission color, crimson. Tell the rest of the gang, too. This order may be crimson, but its contents are pitch black.
That's a lot of books, hey? I mean, I couldn't read all these if I read for the rest of my life, yo.
I read quickly. I could read them all if I live long enough.
You must be quiet inside the Crystarium. By the crystal, you are cadets, you should know better.
Hey, yo. That's going a little bit too far, don't you think, huh?
I've no interest in speaking to the uncultured.
What the hell did you just say? You want a piece of me, punk? Hey, yo!
9! That's enough!
You say I ain't cultured? I don't like to brag or nothing, but I can name all 4 crystal states in Orients, yo!
I hate to tell you this, 9, but that's not culture. It's common knowledge.
Well, if you'll just excuse me, I'd rather avoid contagion.
Oh, please. Don't worry about that. Surely you know stupidity isn't contagious, don't you? I wouldn't be here with you if it were.
Is that supposed to make me feel better, eh? There's Rubrum and Milites, right? Then there's Corcondia and, what was that again?
Oh, you must be the famous Class 0. How do you do? My name is Carla. Pleasure.
Hello. Ah, face to face with the star pupil. Your stellar reputation precedes you, Carla.
Oh, that's what they say, but I'm nothing compared to you guys.
Oh, so you're like a good student.
Really, I'm not. I just can't abandon anyone in need, that's all.
You're a kind soul.
So, are either of you in need of something?
I need Trey to stop saying such unpleasant things all the time.
What?
I see. Then how would you like to sign up for Carla's self-improvement seminar? It'll fix any defective personality in a snap. He'll be your loyal servant in no time.
Defective personality? Servant?
Sign up now, and your first seminar will cost just 250,000 gil.
What?
I don't think Trey is worth that much to me, honestly.
I wouldn't have pegged you for such a tightwad. Well, don't hesitate to call me for any problems you might have.
What a character.
Am I really that unpleasant?
I was joking. Sort of.
You sure like chocobos, don't you?
Is that weird?
Of course not. My little brother's a cadet. He really likes chocobos too. So much so that he even insisted on naming my chocobo. I actually came here today to see him, but he had to go on a mission at the very last minute. Elite cadets don't have it easy.
We do our duty as cadets.
You're very mature for your age. unlike my brother. Can I ask, do you have any little brothers or sisters? Somehow you look like you do.
Maybe. I really don't know who's older, who's younger.
You don't know?
Well, all Mother told us was that we're brothers and sisters. Even if they are my siblings, they tend to get in my way.
I used to think that about my brother.
Used to?
Yeah. My brother was gifted enough to be an elite cadet. But he made me feel like a failure. So I used to keep my distance from him.
And it's different now?
Yeah. After I realized that we're brothers. You know, real bona fide brothers.
It took that long?
Yes, maybe I was a little slow. But I don't think you've realized it yet yourself.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about siblings is, no matter how differently they think or how annoying they are, they share a common destiny. It's the epitome of unfairness, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I wanted to be a brother to any of those people.
Someday you'll understand, too. When you have brothers and sisters, that means that you're not alone. It's not like having a friend or a sweetheart. The bond is more gritty, you know? Kinda awkward, but comforting at the same time. It's not just because you're related. And it's not just from spending a long time living together. Well, that's my theory. Anyway.
So, what does the bond come from then?
It comes from having to face our respective fates alongside each other. At least that's what I think. But hey, why am I going on like this? I guess I just needed someone to talk to, since I didn't get to talk to my brother. Thank you for standing in for my brother.
Hey, what's your name?
Izana. Izana Kunagiri.
Big brother. I'm in Class 0 now. The legendary Class 0.
Machina.
I was reporting to my brother. Not that I have any memories of what he was even like anyway.
Your brother died during a successful mission. He was protecting the Dominion after all.
But it's weird.
What is?
According to the records, he wasn't part of the Capital Liberation Campaign.
Huh? Then why?
The authorities wouldn't tell me anything.
He was on the battlefield? Without being deployed?
That. Or he was on a top-secret mission that they couldn't keep on record.
He's your brother, Machina. I'm sure whatever he was doing, he did his best.
I'd like to think that. But why would he be on the front lines? Brother, why did you die? Yeah. We can't let the Empire have their way anymore.
We're saved! Thank you.
Give me the documents.
Right. What are you?
This is classified, even Dominion.
Wait, please. I'm one of the people who created the classified material. I should be exempt from elimination. My ID number is 12063. See for yourself.
Mog.
Ready. Information found. Researcher 12063. Ayori Simon. Division is sorcery. Department is Phantoma.
Go.
Right.
Huh? We're just letting him go?
Mother told us that Phantoma is the exception. Don't you remember?
He's right.
Huh?
Forgetting Mother's orders is no laughing matter, Sync.
Operation complete. Let's get back to our mission.